Good evening to one and all. Today I am going to demonstrate an activity to determine the focal length of concave mirror experimentally. The operators required are one concave mirror, one mirror holder, screen, candle which is used as a source as well as object, scale to measure the focal length and radius of curvature, and this demonstration table. Now let us see the procedure. First, fix the position of concave mirror on mirror holder and place this mirror on the table at one point. It is fixed and the midpoint of the mirror is located and marked with P. Now I am lighting the candle, that is object. If the sun is not available, candle is used as a source of light. It is object. Now I am placing this object, it is candle, in front of the concave mirror at far away. Means when the object is placed in front of concave mirror at far away, it is treated as infinite distance. When the object is placed at infinite distance, to locate its image position, I am going to adjust the position of screen. See here, you can observe the image on the screen. If I move the screen towards the mirror, a blurred image is forming. If I move the screen away from the mirror, a blurred image. So I am going to adjust the screen in such a manner where I get the sharp image on the screen. This is the exact location of the focus. This is named as focus. So I marked this point as F, focus. Now I am measuring the distance between pole, that is midpoint of the mirror, to the focus with the help of a scale, which is 20 centimeters. This is the focal length of the given concave mirror. So PF is the focal length. Then I am going to locate center of curvature, which is twice of the focal length. It is represented by C. The distance between pole to center of curvature is 40 centimeters, that is radius of curvature. Now I joined the pole and center of curvature, drawn a line, that is the principal axis. Now let us see the different image positions of a concave mirror when the object is placed at different positions. In this one, this is the case 1. When the object is placed at infinite, image forms at focus. The nature of the image is real inverted. If you observe the size of the image with respect to the size of the object, it is very, very small. So we can say it is point sized image. Real, inverted and point size. Now let us move to case 2. When the object is placed beyond C or in between center of curvature and infinite. When the object is placed beyond C, I am adjusting the screen. We get a sharp image in between focus and center of curvature. So when the object is beyond C, image forms between focus and center of curvature. The nature of the image is real, inverted and diminished image. What does it mean? If you compare the size of the image with respect to size of the object, image is smaller, that is diminished image. Then again case 3. When the object is located at center of curvature, that is on C. See here, I am adjusting the screen. When the object is on C, image also forms on C, and the nature of image is real, inverted and same size. So to get a real inverted same size image, the object should be placed in front of a concave mirror on C. Then next case 4, when the object is placed between focus and center of curvature. When the object is placed between focus and center of curvature, see here, image forms beyond C. The nature of the image forms beyond C. The nature of the image is real, inverted and enlarged image. Enlarged means compared to the size of the object, image size is very, very large. So when the object is placed between focus and center of curvature, image position is beyond C. The nature is real, inverted, enlarged. Now, case 5. When the object is located on focus. When the object is located at focus, see here, image is, I am moving the screen very far away, that is far away is treated as infinite distance, and the nature is real, inverted and highly magnified. So when the object is placed on focus in front of a concave mirror, image forms at infinite distance. The nature is real, inverted and highly magnified. And see here how it is highly magnified. You can observe on the screen. Last case, case 6. This is one of the important situation of concave mirror. See here. When the object is placed between pole and focus. When the object is placed between pole and focus, we are not observing any image on the screen. I am moving the image. I am moving the screen to capture the image, but no image is obtained on the screen when the object is placed between pole and focus. Means this is the virtual case. When the object is placed between pole and focus, no image captured on the screen, means it is the virtual image. But if we look into the concave mirror, we can observe enlarged erect image. This is the 6th case. When the object is placed between pole and focus, image forms within the mirror, that is virtual, enlarged and erect image. From this activity, we can conclude that when the object is placed in front of a concave mirror at different positions, we can find out the image position, nature of the image, and except the position of the object between pole and focus, remaining all cases are forms real and inverted images. From this, we can conclude that real images are inverted and virtual images are erect image. Thank you.